Y'all, trash talk season is back. And y'all know who brought it back. Sha'Carri Richardson. We'll get into that in a second. This is Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes, performances, and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. And from one trash talking LSU athlete, and we know this was controversial only because she was black, let's face it, but from one trash talking LSU athlete and champion to a former LSU athlete and USA champion before they pulled it back from her. Let's just acknowledge that. Man, Sha'Carri Richardson just turned up and burned up on the track today. A wind assisted 10-5. Hey, it don't even matter. Celebrating before the line. And I think if she wants to confirm this, because I'm tagging her in it, but if she wants to confirm this, I think she kind of said, yeah, that's the F right at the finish line. We need some of that. And y'all know that last week, I think I'll put that up on the screen in just a second. But y'all know last week, I just like that she shows her personality here, right? I know we cooked her on the channel before. She wrote a check she couldn't cash before. Hey, you win some, you lose some. But this season ain't that last season. This season ain't the season before. This season, she's looking good. And last week, some of y'all were saying, hey, she's looking a little thin. I didn't see that, and I didn't agree with that. Because I'm like, yeah, she's looking slim, but I think she's always been slim like that. Right? She's coming in flowing. And she's always looking different. This is one thing I will say. Now, I think she's competing right now with the most tattoos in track and field. Okay? Elaine Thompson Hero was always, showing up with some extra tattoos. I think we called her the tattoo titan. I think that title goes to Sha'Carri Richardson because every single time she's coming up, this is a few years ago, unless they were covered up right here. But I don't think so. She's got a couple of extra on her arm, a few on her chest and everything. She's showing up with more tattoos. The more tattoos she's got, the better she seems to be doing. So maybe she just needs to do it, just call it a day and say, look, let's just do a full body tattoo, right? But here's something that she did have. She had on her YouTube channel some New Year's resolutions, and here's one. Let's all listen to it together, would we? Let's go ahead right here.
Reading. I read a lot as a child, but you know, growing up in life, I was like, dang, life is not like books. Books I used to love reading because like it just felt like an escape. Like literally, I can remember one Christmas my grandmother bought me. I didn't want nothing else, y'all. Like nothing else, but a series of books. And it's, I didn't even care. The series that I wanted was Blue Forest series. If y'all know about that series, if y'all still in school, y'all would, even grown now, I would read that to this day. But I asked her to buy it for me, and she bought me the whole series. Shout out to Big Mama Yara. And literally, when I tell y'all, I would literally sit and just like reading those books. I feel like because the stories is like so relatable. Like it took me out of my situation. It took me out of like literally my surroundings. Like reading took me into a world of solitude. It took me into a world of, I don't even want to say solitude as in isolation, as in a bad thing, but it took me into a world of adventure. Like it literally reading made me want to.
All right, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Now, I think that she has really gotten into reading. She can confirm or deny that herself. But I think she's gotten into reading because right now she's looking focused as hell. She's looking focused as hell right now. Now, we saw an early warning shot of that during the 4x1. And I remember I pointed out to y'all that, yeah, I wasn't saying, hey, she's quite back yet. I think this is moving in toward that direction. But I said, look, she had a worse exchange than all of them. Gabby had a perfect exchange. Leah had a near perfect exchange. Gabby really had a perfect exchange right on that one. Go back to that live stream if you want to see it. But guess what? She didn't have an exchange. She had a turnaround, lost some momentum, and still, remember, Gabby did win that Open 100. And then she pulled away and held off Gabby. And you know what? I really do like this about her too. She was able to celebrate even though she did not win. She was able to celebrate at the end of that. And let's see that perspective right here. Let's pull it up on that old Twitter page. All right. Now look at this. She didn't win. Her relay squad didn't win. All right. Relay squad didn't win. Still able to celebrate with everybody. And she's still at the end of the race. Still, let's mute this right here. Still at the end of the race, pointing out, celebrating, and didn't quite win. That's what you do when you're in a positive mindset. And she's in a positive mindset right now, y'all. And I think with that, and if I could have pulled it up on Instagram, a message that she shared. Hey, you know, it's all about perspective. Her perspective is changed. And I can't wait for that trash talk, because track and field get kind of dry without the trash talk. Nothing else to bring up. And you know, her working with Dennis Mitchell, he's cooking up something. He's cooking up something over there at Star Athletics. TT Terry performed very well last year. No, TT Terry performed very well last year and is improving. And now we see Sha'Carri Richardson coming back, dealt with some things in her life, and is coming back. Let's see where this goes. I'll catch you all on the next video.